Have you ever wondered what separates the good from the truly great? What is the invisible thread that connects the world's most successful people, the billionaires, the visionaries, the ones who seem to operate on a different plane of existence? It's not luck. It's not privilege. It's something deeper, something cultivated in the quiet moments of decision and discipline. It's a set of habits, a way of thinking that transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary impact. This isn't about chasing quick wins or overnight success. This is about building a legacy. It's about understanding the architecture of achievement, the foundational principles that allow you to construct an empire, not just a business. So, are you ready to learn the secrets? Are you ready to adopt the habits that forge billionaires? The journey starts now. The first habit, and perhaps the most crucial, is mastering the art of long-term thinking. Most people live in a world of instant gratification. They want results today, this week, this month. But the greatest minds on the planet play a different game entirely. They are planting seeds for trees whose shade they may never sit in. They understand that true, lasting value is not built in a day. It's built over decades. Think of your life and your goals not as a sprint, but as a grand unfolding epic. Every decision you make today is a single brushstroke on a massive canvas. Does this action serve the masterpiece you envision 10, 20, or even 50 years from now? This is the question that guides them. They sacrifice the immediate comfort for the ultimate prize. They endure the short-term pain of discipline, of saving, of investing, of learning, because their eyes are fixed on a distant horizon that others can't even see. This isn't about delaying happiness. It's about defining it on your own terms, on a scale that transcends the noise of the now. When you start making decisions based on where you want to be in the next decade, not just the next quarter, the entire landscape of your life begins to shift. You stop reacting and start creating. You stop being a passenger and become the architect of your own destiny. It's a certificate of appreciation from the world for the value you've provided. The obsessive focus isn't on the bank account, but on solving problems. What is a pain point in the market? What is a need that isn't being met? Where is there friction, inefficiency, or dissatisfaction? These are not annoyances. They are golden opportunities. The world's wealthiest individuals are masters of empathy. They put themselves in the shoes of their customers, their clients, their audience, and they ask, how can I make this better? How can I deliver something so useful, so transformative, that people will gladly exchange their resources for it? This mindset changes everything. You stop thinking about what you can get and start obsessing over what you can give. It's about innovation, creation, and service on a massive scale. Whether it's through technology that connects millions, a product that simplifies a daily task, or knowledge that empowers others, The principle is the same. Create overwhelming value first. The wealth will follow as a natural consequence, a testament to the problems you've solved and the lives you've improved. Your income is a direct reflection of the value you deliver to the marketplace, so increase your value. The third habit is a powerful mental shift. Seeing problems not as obstacles, but as opportunities in disguise. The average person sees a roadblock and turns back. They see a crisis and panic. The billionaire mind, however, sees a puzzle waiting to be solved. They understand that within every single problem lies the seed of a greater solution, a new invention, a better system. Think about it. Every major innovation in human history was born from a problem. The problem of darkness led to the light bulb. The problem of distance led to the automobile and the airplane. The problem of slow communication led to the internet. Discomfort, challenge, and chaos are not your enemies. They are your greatest teachers. They are the raw material of progress. When you encounter a setback in your business or your life, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, ask, "What is this trying to teach me? What opportunity does this failure reveal? How can I use this challenge to become stronger, smarter, and more resilient?" This perspective turns you from a victim of circumstance into a master of your environment. You start to welcome challenges, knowing that each one you overcome elevates you to a new level of capability and insight. You're not just solving the problem, you're building a new future on its foundation. This leads us directly to the fourth habit, a practice that fuels all the others, a relentless, obsessive commitment to learning. The world is changing at an exponential rate. What worked yesterday might be obsolete tomorrow. The only way to stay ahead, the only way to continue creating value and spotting opportunities, is to be a perpetual student. Billionaires are voracious readers. They're not just reading for entertainment. They're reading to acquire mental models, to understand history, to learn from the mistakes and successes of others. They treat their minds like their most valuable asset, and they invest in them daily. It's not just about books. It's about podcasts, documentaries, conversations with people smarter than you, and most importantly, deep, focused thinking. They schedule time not just for doing, but for thinking. Time to connect the dots, to reflect on what they've learned, and to strategize their next moves. In a world drowning in information, they seek wisdom. They understand that you don't need to know everything, but you do need to know how to learn anything. Your ability to learn, adapt, and apply new knowledge faster than your competition is your ultimate competitive advantage. Dedicate at least 1 hour every day to deliberate learning. Protect that time fiercely. It is the highest yield investment you will ever make in your life. Finally, the fifth habit ties it all together: building systems. An individual, no matter how talented or hardworking, is limited by the 24 hours in a day. You cannot scale yourself. You must scale systems. Billionaires don't just work hard. They build intelligent, efficient systems that work for them. A system can be a business with well-defined processes and a great team. It can be a software that automates a complex task. It can be an investment portfolio that generates passive income. It is anything that produces a result without your direct moment involvement. The mindset is to think like an engineer. How can I design a process for this? How can I delegate this task? How can I leverage technology to multiply my efforts? You have to move from being a player in the game to being the designer of the game. Every time you find yourself doing a repetitive task, ask yourself, how can I systematize or automate this so I never have to do it again? This frees up your most precious resource, your time, and your mental energy to focus on the things that only you can do. The high-level thinking, the vision, the strategy, the next great innovation. By building systems, you create leverage. You build an engine that runs and grows, an empire that expands, allowing you to achieve an impact far beyond what any single person could accomplish alone. So there you have it, the 5 habits that form the bedrock of extraordinary success: long-term thinking, creating immense value, turning problems into opportunities, obsessive learning, and building scalable systems. These are not quick fixes or magic tricks. They are deep foundational principles that require discipline, patience, and unwavering commitment. They are the path walked by those who don't just participate in the world, but actively shape it. The question is no longer what they do. The question is, what will you do? The knowledge is now yours. The opportunity is in front of you. Will you let it remain as mere information, or will you forge it into action? Will you start today to build the habits that will define your tomorrow? The choice, as always, is yours. Your future is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. Build the habits, and you will build the empire. The world is waiting for what only you can create. Don't let it wait any longer. Start now.